I saved for you, Lupa. I swear I didn't go all in for Cardathia. If we do want to pick up a couple extra copies, it is early. That is 40 pity. Moving straight onto the... Considering we have so many other characters coming out as well in the future. That was kind of early. I think that was like... Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to a very exciting video. Because one of my most anticipated characters from Wuthering Waves is finally here. And today, we will be pulling for and building her, slash, I guess, testing her all in a single stream. Now, if you are not caught up with Wuthering Waves, we are at the second half of the 2.4 update. And by the time you're seeing this video, I think it will probably be a little late. I do apologize. I was busy with Anime Expo over the past couple of days, so I have not been able to play and actually record Wuthering Waves. But we are here today for, of course, the wonderful, the fiery, the... animal, I guess. Lupa banner. If you saw my Cardathia video, I did mention that I actually do think that Lupa, to me at the very least, is a lot cooler than Cardathia, and I genuinely do like her a little more. I know, controversial take. It's a hot take. I do understand. Just my personal opinion, of course. But to me, just with the story as well as her character, her attacks, her design, just the lore surrounding her, she is such a cool character. So today we will be going all in with everything that I have on my account to try and obtain her as well as her weapon. Now, if you take a look here, we are working with 11,000 Astrite, 33 pulls, couple, you know, Lunite as well. So we're gonna see exactly how many copies of Lupa we can pull here today. But the plan is, of course, we're going to obtain her, we're going to build her, and we are going to make her extremely strong. So stay tuned. It's going to be a very fun video. But as always, if you do enjoy the content, like, comment, subscribe. You can join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/antonychenn. And with that being said, pity is approximately 10. We have 10 pity on a 50-50. Last character pulled, of course, being Cardathia. And hopefully we can bring home a couple of copies of Lupa here today. So, please. My luck has been so bad in all of the gacha games I've been playing recently. At least let this one go good. I saved for you, Lupa. I swear I didn't go all in for Cardathia. Bless me with these pulls. Please, please, and thank you. Can you check what I sent in treats for the video? Oh my god, what is this? Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Our wonderful viewers here are blessing us with a Lupa here. Honestly, I wouldn't be too mad if that was the Lupa that we got, because if we lose to anyone, at least let it be Verena. As long as it's not the freaking cockroach or the other animal, I'd be happy. But anyways, first 10 pull. Let's see some early pity. Let's see some double back-to-backs. This should be 30 pity at the very least. We're gonna pick up S0R1 here just to start out, and then we'll see, you know, if we do want to pick up a couple extra copies. It is early. That is 40 pity. Okay. You know what? Hey, maybe things are turning around. Maybe this game knows that I spent so freaking much for Cardathia and we got like nothing, that it's paying us back here. Hold on. Wait a second. Is this the return of the streamer luck? Ever since we've gone full whale on Wuthering Waves, you know, luck has been trash. But hold on. It might be back here because... Dude, that scared me for a second. I'm going to crash out if I just see a freaking tiger just jump up on my screen. Please, no. And... let's go! Oh my god. I almost forgot what it felt like to win a 50-50, bro. I almost forgot what that felt like. I feel like we've been getting so many 50-50 losses. Good to bring her back here, though. Oh, my lord, dude. All right, you know what? 40 pity or 50 pity, something like that. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. Lupa coming home early and actually winning a 50-50. We literally only used 30 pulls. All right, hold on. Wait, this could be a good day. This could be a good day. Moving straight onto the... Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. I sound so dead because I went way too hard at karaoke over the weekend. But wait a second. We are back, baby. Oh my goodness. Wait, 40 pulls. And we get S0R1 Lupa. Hold on, we already have S1 guaranteed because look at this. I saved 486 Afterglow Coral from our Cardathea pulls. So this is S1 guaranteed already. You know, we might as well use a couple more. We might as well use a couple more here. You know what I mean? We might as well. Maybe we could just pick up like one more copy here. You know, I feel like that'd be like a pretty good stopping point. Okay. You know what? Double earlies, maybe that's good enough. You know, I won't push our luck too much. I won't push our luck too much here. I'm fine with going to pity. Let's just get a 50-50 win, you know? Let's just get a... Is that 80? Wait, I swear. I just used 10,000 Astrite. Wait, hold on. Whoa. That disappeared real fast. Okay. I think that was hard pity, but it's fine because anything for my queen. Anything for my queen. Not you! I just want to be clear. She is not my queen. Dude, what? Oh. Oh. Let's go! Oh my god. 2 earlies. A double 5. That is insane. Oh my. Hold on, we're not done. Wait. Whoa. Wait. One more here. I feel it.
Look at this dude.
Okay, maybe not. Okay, you know what? That's S2. Dude, that could have been S3. If we won that 50-50, that could have been S3. All right, you know what? I got a couple left. Just one more, right? Just one more. Just one more. Just one more. You know, we're picking up the the extra coral. Yeah, it'll help us. It'll help us. Okay, wait. Wait, are we not getting one? Okay, that was kind of early. I think that was like... Yeah. Wait, it's meant to be. It's actually meant to be. Hold on a second. What? Okay, we don't get another double back-to-back, but our luck is finally back. Oh my god. Oh wait, I can almost get 2 free copies here. Wait, look at this. You would need what, like 720 in total? We're at 695. This could be S5. Okay, well, we need a miracle, but we need a miracle. Okay, there's one. That's +5. That's +5. Oh wait, no, that's +8, right? Okay, wait, we just need 3 more 4 stars. If we can get 3 more 4 stars, that is 2 free copies. Or hear me out. Right here, this last pull. Oh my god. Wait, S6 is within reach. We're at 703. That's almost enough for 2 extra copies. I'm gonna be honest, I did not think we were doing this today. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Whoa. Okay, you know what? First of all, let's take a look here. Let's take a look at here. The Gladiator Dream Team. God damn. Yeah, we're at S2. We're at S2 right now. We're at S2. We'll see. Okay, we'll see. This is already way more than I thought. Hear me out. Let's first build her. Let's test her out. And then we can talk about anything else. Okay, and then we can talk. You're gonna have to wait for the rest of the video here. But oh my god, that was already an insane summoning session. We take those though. We take those. Lupa is officially home. And now, let's take her up to level 90. Of course, we do have her signature here. Extra crit damage, thank god. This is probably the best looking broadsword in the game. What's even funnier, though, is she literally doesn't even use it. They made the coolest looking weapon in this game, only for her to never even pull it out once during her autos. All right, how far can I take her here? Jump to see it? Oh, yeah, you do kind of see it there. She, like, dual wields this, like, broadsword that is even taller than she is at the same time as her freaking spear. This shouldn't take long, right? Okay, let's go pick some flowers here. No! Hello! All right, flowers done. Let's go. 70, 80 echoes. Thank god I actually have a full echo set. Oh my lord. And then what's most important here? I think it's resonance liberation, forte, and probably resonance skill. Forte, intro, skill, basic. Oh, and resonance first. It's okay. I just upgrade all of these. It's fine. Okay, I'll keep these at 8 and I'll take this one to 10 though. I'll probably end up just maxing all her intro and her forte as well. All right, hello YouTube, welcome back. As you can see, Lupa. What is this idol? Anyways, like I was saying, Lupa is at level 80 right now. And if we take a look here, we should have enough to, number one, ascend her to... I'm broke? To level 90. Weapon, please tell me I have enough. This is also level 84. Wait, no, I have more. Oh, wait. Are you kidding me?
Oh, hell.
To level 90 as well. Echoes, we'll talk about in just a second here. But first, let's do her forte, which number one. Oh my god. Why am I so broke? Carthia really drained not only my wallet, she drained my whole account, bro. That is crazy. All right, level 9 and level 10 on her resonance liberation. I think this is where we're going to leave her talents here, at least for the moment being and for this showcase. Most important is, of course, the resonance liberation here, but I took everything up a decent amount just to be able to do some extra damage. But yeah, this is where we'll keep it. Echoes. I did actually pre-farm because I wanted her to actually be as good as possible without me needing to spend 2 hours on stream, you know, continuously re-rolling echoes. And honestly, I think we did get a pretty good set. So if we take a look here, I do have my placeholder holding them for me. But if we apply them to her, we do have a full set of the Flaming Claw Print, a 5-piece set here. This is the best in slot for her. This is the 4 cost. We're using crit rate with crit rate, crit damage, and some energy here. Fusion with crit rate, attack, and crit damage. This one, pretty good, honestly. We have crit rate and a max crit damage roll as well with a fusion on the 3 cost. This 1 cost is okay. It's 9.9 crit rate with 12.6 crit damage and 10% attack. And finishing off here, we have a pretty good echo, if I don't say so myself. Attack, some energy, and then, yeah, crit rate, crit damage. So with that, her total stats should be pretty good, I hope. First time taking a look, and it's gonna be okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty, we take those. 76 to 286, 120.8 energy. Now the only thing is she has quite literally 12% resonance liberation damage bonus. I think that's from her weapon actually, or it might be her echoes. Yeah, we didn't roll a single Resonance Liberation substat on these echoes, but it's okay, you know, it's okay. I think these stats she'll do just fine. And we also have a ton of extra attacks, so. Now, sequences. Ooh, we do have S2 here if you did see the polls at the beginning of the video. Now, I hear S2 is her best stopping point. But the thing is, we do have a pretty much guaranteed 2 extra copies of Lupa here in the shop. We are at 703 Afterglow Corals, and so we'll only need to get like 3 more 4 stars, and we'll be able to pick up 2. So that's S4 guaranteed. But, you know, if we're at S4, we, you know, that's like pretty close if you round up. I'm, you know, just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll think about it. But first, of course, what you guys probably want to see is the showcase. So let's see what she can do at S0. Then we'll consider maybe picking up a couple more copies for her. You know what I mean? Honestly, if she's strong enough at S0 with this team, I don't know if we should do it. I did say she is my new favorite character though, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm just a little disappointed that they didn't make her a full main DPS. Like, she's super strong for buffing, you know, Changli and Brand. This is technically her best in slot team here, but I don't know. Let's see if we like her playstyle though. Okay, this is S0 on the middle tower. Now, disclaimer, I watched one guide of how to use her 20 minutes ago. I've not tried her since then, so this showcase is going to be super scuffed, but just to give you guys a first impression here. I believe we start with this, and then we go into the Resonance Liberation. We should be able just to spam all of this. Damn, that's some decent damage there. And now we have this. We can swap into Brant, who uses his Resonance, and now we should have like pretty much a ton of buffs, right? And I forgot how to use Brand. It's all my fault. It's been a while. Okay, and Brand goes into this. We swap into Changli, who does her stuff. And boom. Of course, doesn't hit a crit per usual. Doesn't hit a crit again. And we can go into Lupa. Did I do that wrong? She didn't get her special intro. Was that 100k though? Okay, is that... Okay, maybe I think I did something wrong, but yeah, I might have taken too long on the rotations. This is still pretty good though. For my first ever run using this team. Yo, we take it. That was 200k from Brand. Okay, I need to do 2 intros within 30 seconds, allegedly. 100k. Oh, there we go. Now we have the special intro. That did 75k. Lupa once again. 100k on her ult. And we'll hit this. Back into Brant. Okay, Brant is definitely... Brant is like the DPS of this team at this point, dude. Okay, I mean, yes, there was no quick swapping in there because I have not looked at any of the rotations at all. That was also pretty scuffed because we didn't get Lupa's special intro the first time because we took too long. But even for my very first time even using Lupa, like pretty much every single character was hitting over 100k on all their like big attacks, right? Brant hit 200k at one point, and the nice thing about this team is all of the rotations flow into each other. Like, they all constantly buff each other, and everyone has just enough like skill cooldown time and energy uptime to just like keep going into the rotation, and you never really have to stop and like have downtime. And that, wow. Now, if you are curious, Brant is S0. Changli is also S0. They both do have their signature weapons, but their builds aren't even anything crazy. Like, I'll show you here. He is kind of scuffed. 71, 192, not even 200 crit damage. 257 energy, got some basic on him. This is his, you know, signature weapon. He's using 4-piece of this set here. But as you can see, like, dude, these echoes are so bad. Like, what is this, bro? And if you're curious here, and then Changli, like, she's pretty good. She was one of the first characters I built, but you know, crit rate's a little bit low at 65, and she has like a ton of energy for some reason. I don't even know why. I think she has energy on almost every single one of these. Yeah, this team definitely very comparable. Definitely very comparable. S6 can give you 150k. Okay, this is S0 though. You're telling me I have to pull for 6 extra copies of Lupa to get 50k more damage? I'm gonna be honest. That sounds like a pretty bad investment, to be real. But all right, let's try the second half here. Let's try the second half. All right, boom. Hit the midair combos. Fill up the Forte into Brant. Please actually hit this time. Boom. 180k. Okay, I definitely need to get used to this team, but already very fun to play. Chongli never crits because why would she? 113 from Chongli with that buff. And I took too long, so Lupa doesn't have the buff. It's okay. Let's see if we can take this guy down, though. We have a minute here. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. Okay, I still hit him. Please tell me this connects as well. Yes, 136k. And she got knocked out, but it's okay. Special intro from Lupa. And we'll hit the skills. All right, 27 seconds here. 200k from Brand. We take that. We take that. And Chongli should just finish it off here. S0R1 for every single character. And we can successfully clear the hazard tower. Oh my god. Wait, we take that. We take that. We take that. Now, I don't think the damage individually is anything crazy, if you know what I mean. Like, obviously, Brand's pretty good at, you know, hitting 200k plus. But I feel like it's just like how fast this team flows is what makes it so fun to play. And obviously, the more like you get used to using Lupa and using the rotations, integrate some like quick swapping in there to save time as well, things can get pretty crazy pretty fast. But of course, that was only S0, right? I think we're just gonna go all the way. We're gonna go S1 first. This is an extra 20% crit rate after performing her ultimate, which is pretty nice. She'll be at like 96% at that point. And then this gives your team an extra 40% fusion damage bonus for 30 seconds after you consume like your Forte bar, right? So this is pretty much just free extra damage. So at this point, I think we're going to be seeing Brant and Chongli, if they crit, that is, hit some pretty crazy numbers. So I'm excited. 40%. Yeah, I'm expecting at least 250, right? At least 250 with Brant. All right, hit this into the ult. And we have everything here. Into Brant. All right, let's see this number. Let's see this number. 31k on... Don't move. 210. That's 40%. Maybe not yet, actually. That don't seem like 40% to me, but it's okay. Ultimate does 121. Why do I feel like I'm doing less damage? Maybe the second rotation will be better. Boom. 226. There we go. That's that extra damage I want to see. Hit Chongli. 91k from her. Into 157. And with the special intro, I think Lupa just finishes it here. Damn! Okay, we take that. We take that. We take that. I think we were like definitely a lot faster, right? We were definitely a lot faster there. I didn't see the exact time. Editor could probably throw the comparison on screen, but okay, that is S2. Now, honestly speaking, I feel like it would be a little bit irresponsible to go for more. Like, to be real, Chongli, I don't think is, you know, exactly super meta. She does have a freaking sick outfit now with the skins, but I don't think, you know, she's gonna be the strongest character in this game. And I also don't think Lupa's S6 is exactly the strongest in the game either, considering we have so many other characters coming out as well in the future. No, I can't. I can't. No. No, you need to take that back. I feel like just in financial consciousness, not only of like my account, but of like you as well. Like, I really feel like that is too much. No, I'm fine. I earned 6 figures is a crazy message. I'll pull one copy, but I really feel like we should give away the rest because that is a lot. Oh my god. Thank you, Kira Yume, for the 300 $100. We're good. We're good. No more ever again. I really appreciate it, but this is a lot. I really don't know if I can use all of this on my own account. We should figure some way to give this out to YouTube. I'll figure it out. Stay until the end of the video. Okay, I'll figure out some way to at least give partial part of this away back to you guys watching this video, as well as on stream. But okay. If you're really sure about this. Okay, we basically have 2 copies guaranteed here, and that brings us to S4. If we have any chance at S6, it needs to be early. And we need to win a 50-50. All right, the pity is 12 right now. We have 12 pity. Do miracles happen? Do miracles exist? All right, that is +5. We need 2 more 4 stars in order to be able to obtain the free second copy of Lupa here. Oh, I think we got it. 722. That's 2 copies of Lupa. Oh my god. Do I actually buy it though? We gotta use the rest here. Damn. This should be 40. 52 pity, I guess. This is 62. Remember when he was free to play? I know, right? Remember when I was free to play in this game? This should be like 72. This could be S5 Lupa. Or this could be S4 Calcaro. Let's really hope not, though. And... oh! This is a guaranteed S5. Are we actually doing this? First of all, huge shout out to Kirayume, of course. Amazing content creator in their own right. Seriously, this is crazy. There's no way this is happening though, right? There's no way this is happening. 20. Wait. There's no way. There is no way. I went into this day thinking we would get maybe S0, S1, R1. And this could be S6 in this poll here. What are the odds? Immeasurable. 30 pity Lupa for S0, 10 pity weapon for R1. And then we got a double 5-star pull as well. Early pity for S2. Right? I just want to say, I blame Bright Cloud for this 50-50 loss. I think we would have gotten it if we weren't cursed at the very beginning of this video. We're so close, but still so far. Maybe S6 Lupa was the friends we made along the way. Okay. You can't win them all. You can't win them all. You can't win them all. Let's be real. We don't need to pull that many copies of Lupa because we can buy 2 from the shop. But I think we've had a pretty good win rate so far today. I won't be greedy. Imagine if we could have ended it there though. That would have been crazy. Oh, we do have one more pull here. Imagine. Am I really doing this? Okay, we have guaranteed now. Imagine this could be... I forgot every other new drip marketed character that's coming out soon because my brain is so fried from this stream. This could be, yeah, Augusta. This could be, you know, this could be Q-Red, Chisa. This could be Rolova. Okay, it's definitely not but you know what? We're already at S3 and we've definitely not used the amount that we were donated earlier. And I did specifically hold back on purchasing those copies of Cardathea because I thought Lupa was super cool. And you know what? Sometimes that's okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a crazy video this has been. Well, let's do it. This should be like 11 pity. You're telling me I just needed to do one more pull? What? I am speechless. Okay, I guess we still have enough left for the rest of the characters. What is this luck today? This is actually insane. I just need to say, number one, thank you, Kirayume, for making this possible because holy crap, this has been absolutely insane. Number two, this luck is actually crazy. I genuinely cannot believe this. And number three, as a thank you for you guys watching this video on YouTube, there's actually going to be 20 Astrite codes hidden throughout this video. So if you've watched until this point, thank you very much for making it to here, of course. I'm not going to tell you where they are. They're going to be hidden. Some are going to be pretty obvious. Some are going to be pretty hard to spot. But 20 free Astrite codes hidden throughout the rest of this video, or just throughout this video in general. They're for 30 Astrite each, as well as some shell credits and some extra resources. So if you guys want to try to find those as a little thank you for watching this video. Let's do this. I can't believe it. I've never just bought in straight up 2 copies of a character before. And with that, oh my god. S6'd Lupa. I think that is genuinely my luckiest summoning session ever. And with that being said, I think we just go all the way here, right? S3, S4, S5, and my second ever S6 character in Wuthering Waves. All right, let's see what she can do. All right, so we are going to start here with the Tower of Adversity. Quick update to Lupa's build. I did just, fully max her Forte Circuit as well as her intro skill for a little bit of extra damage, but the build largely remains the same. Now, the thing is, I don't think Tower of Adversity and its bosses are going to have enough health, so we might need to swap over to like a Hologram 6 afterwards, but this is just so you kind of get an idea of the type of damage that S6 Lupa can do. Now, for the teams, I did swap out Brant for Shorekeeper here just to give, a bit of extra buffs to Lupa here at S6, since she'll be primarily running as, I guess, like a burst / DPS on this team here. But regardless, I think this is probably the best overall team for S6 Lupa. Now, I do want to say, I don't think the rotations are going to be the cleanest. I don't think there's going to be, super epic tech and quick swapping in here, just because, number one, I'm not that used to using Lupa in this team yet. And number two, that's some really sweaty gameplay that I simply just haven't learned yet. But this is just so you get a basic idea of her damage here. So I think the way we start this is we're going to go Shorekeeper into Changli, hit one of Changli's things here before going into Lupa. She actually can use her enhanced skill off the rip here. Hitting for 90k into the Resonance Liberation. 113. We'll do the same thing as before. We'll just fill up her bar. Another enhanced E. 144. Echo swap out. This should let Shorekeeper get her ultimate up. Back into Changli. We'll be able to E twice here. This is just the typical Changli rotation. Doesn't crit. Wonderful. Lupa's intro. 428. That is... wow. 288 on Lupa's enhanced E after that. Yeah, this is... and I think she'll be able to finish it here. 180. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. If my Changli was actually built a little better, it would be over, but there you have it. Pretty much a 1.5 rotation cycle for at least the first floor of the Hazard Tower. Now, is it even worth doing this against Fallacy? All right, we'll do this just to give a little peek against the rotation against like multiple waves, but it's pretty much still the same here. The damage is going to be pretty good, I believe. Into Lupa's ult. The crazy part is she is still a sub DPS. It's just doing like the setup for her sub DPS things takes up or does so much damage that she's pretty much a main DPS at this point. All right, we'll hit these for Changli. Once again, no crits, but it's fine. Enhanced intro, 404k. Yeah, that's what we like to see. How much does this do? 277. This is, of course, with Shorekeeper and everything up, but okay, we might as well just ult. There's no point in Chun-Li doesn't really do that much more damage to justify it. And yeah, there you have it. Pretty much just 400k every single time. Not to mention all the other buffs that she provides for the team here. Now, you might notice it's definitely not as much damage as I'm sure, you know, S6 Carthea can do or S6 Zani. But I think this is one of the smoothest flowing teams, as well as the most fun to play. All you need is really lucky and insane rolls, I guess, for S6 Lupa. All right, one more thing to showcase here, just to, you know, get a couple more rotations in if possible. Let's try hologram 6 slow release. I think she should have enough health, right? Although I don't know if I will survive this, but all right, we can actually shorekeeper ult right off. And almost dead. Sorry, let's lock in for a bit. 100k there. Lupa ults 130. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Get your other E. Yes. What is happening on my screen? Okay, wait. Restart. Enhanced E. What? How do you die in your ult animation? Okay, she didn't do it, but it's fine. All right, enhanced intro, 400k. Nice. All right, we'll speed up the rotation. We'll just hit straight into Lupa. Enhanced E, 265. Very nice. And we should be able to build everything back up here. All right, one more time into shorekeeper. Ult here. All right, screw it. Straight into Lupa. Let's go. 400k. Into her liberation. 200k. Dodge everything. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That took a minute. That took a full minute. I think my S6 Zani did it in like 27 seconds. But hey, you know what? It's not about the characters that can do the most amount of damage. It's not about the characters who are super, super meta and can carry you through every single boss in this game. It's about the characters that you like. And you know what? Lupa is pretty freaking fun to play. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for making it to the end of this. Now, I guess S6 Lupa showcase. Honestly, insane pulls. Once again, I do have to thank Kirayume as well as you guys for watching this video all the way to the end. Lupa, while she's not gonna be, you know, a crazy powerful character even at the highest investments, she will always have a team or she will always have a place in a fusion team. And you know what? I think she's a cool character. I think her attacks look sick. So hey, that's good enough for me. So best of luck on your pulls. Well, I don't know if Lupa's banner is still going to be up by the time you watch this, but best of luck on your pulls in any banner in the future. Thank you for making it to the end, and I will see you in next video. Bye-bye.